you know, it should be a pretty strong pick. And if they are going for Kai'Sa, you can also interrupt the Kai'Sa ult. So that is something to watch out for here. But it is going to be basically full dive for DSG, and it is Ziggs going mid as expected.
DSG are going to contest. There's a teleport coming in from the mid laner. It's going to be Kaney running straight into multiple members while Dignitas engage on a castle. There's the teleport completed. Kaney's got a flash to get out of there because the team committed to the play onto the Rumble. Now a flash from Isles. Dragons picked up there by XU, but it will be for trade of the top laner.
It's a big win for DSG. The fact that they get the TP out and you didn't actually get a clean sweep of the grubs. DSG was not in the position that they could fight at all. Dig kind of showed up a little bit too late there, and as a result, XU just sneaks one away, gets over the back of the wall, and now, by the time pretty well set up.
Castle has flash and has ultimate. Photon's gonna have to try and tank things up to start. Kaney will be the damage. Photon can take a lot of shots, that's 3, but he will walk away because of Kuki's teleport. So DSG will get the dragon. Oh, no, now he is actually going for the teleport, so Dignitas will look to contest. Kaney's all alone on the top half right here, and all members of DSG notify. Now Dignitas Shaden goes in, gets onto Rahel. The 80 carriage is taken out. Curtain's been called. And Dig find a pick onto the Kai'Sa to kick things off. Now Hui stunned into the wall, has flash available, gets over there. That kill means that Dignitas now, with a bit of a gold lead, can also go ahead and pick up their first dragon of the game. Now it's 1-2 in the dragon stack.
It's going to be pretty difficult for them.
Exactly. If that Azir is able to get to that 2.5, 3 item point by that fight, as XU might just get caught out right here. Isles locking him into place. He flashes away. Curtain call. And the knock-up means a kill to Shaden. Dignitas, 3 on the board.
Yeah, XU doesn't flash early, and then at the time he flashes, he just kind of wastes it and goes down anyway. It's like, even if you got the Vault Breaker to get out of that Jhin ulti, you're still going to die. Like, they're still all on top of you, and you're so incredibly low. So XU gets caught out, but then makes it worse by actually spending more to try to escape. But they are going to try to make a play on the other side of the map. They have Ziggs to knock this down very, very quickly. Huhi is here to cover, so Photon can't really do anything about it.
He didn't time it. No, no, it's fine. The Otters will get it.
Yeah, but they're going to lose first tower. I mean, it doesn't matter because they already lost feats. Okay, they didn't end up losing first tower.
And
anyway,
they also got the tower bot side because that Darkwings gets the turret, teleports away.
The other option that DSG do have is just say, okay, who cares? We have too much AP. We'll just go poke Kai'Sa anyway.
You know, curve those bombs around the front line.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult, though. Castle, again, is somewhat split, and they're looking for the fight.
Canceled by Huhi. He just goes in on his own right now. DSG are not able to follow up, so Huhi is just out of the fight at the start. Castle again collapsed on by the rest of Dig, and that is the story of DSG so far in this game. They just cannot find the full 5-man engage.
I mean, that's just brutal, right? Like, you finally look like, okay, you're going to set up, you're going to take this fight here. They lose without anything even happening, basically, and now they're going to probably lose the Otacon off the back of this as well. They're trying to whittle down Photon, but it's taking forever.
Darkwings is getting some damage in onto Isles, onto Photon here, but Otacon's already half health. XU's gonna look for a steal, but the flash from Kaney locking XU into the pit. Cease and desist. Rahel's trying to help him out, but now Shaden says, all right, I'll deal with the Kai'Sa, y'all deal with that, but he's losing the Kai'Sa fight. Shut down for Rahel. XU gets out. Kaney will chase down Rahel. Otacon's still there. Can XU find it? He gets into it. He takes it! XU with the Otacon steal. Castle teleports in. Triple kill.
Yes, Isles is not here, but the rest are. Shaden is a little bit low, so they can poke him a bit more. We'll see.
Has the Crescent Guard available, though. Curtain Call used. Huhi's trying to get onto Kaney right now. He takes a big chunk of damage from Darkwings, who dodges the last one. Shaden gets in the pit, but it is secured by XU. Now, Shaden punished for the attempt. Crescent Guard keeps him alive, though, but Rahel gets on the back line, takes down the jungler, flashes onto Kaney. Double kill to Rahel. Looking at Tomo. Darkwings on a rampage for the kill credit. Give him a double.
We're just going to do it. And Hui looks for this engage on the side, goes in on Kaney, but the rest of the team this time decided we are going to kill whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, there is obviously a lot of MR on the side. Does have a decent amount of armor, though, too.
And maybe a pick right here. Ooh! Shaden. Step on it when you're walking by. You don't give it like an extra stomp?
That's some like some psychopathic behavior right there, you know?
No. Twitch chat's on my side on this one as well. Check Twitch chat.
You're gonna be telling me like you're burning ants with magnifying glasses and stuff.
That's a little rude.
Yeah,
a leaf,
exactly.
It's just a leaf. There's no offensive FlyQuest. You're not in this series.
Just a leaf.
It's just a leaf. Hui right now. Taking a lot of damage. He's got the ultimate. Will he survive? Ooh, Keeper's Verdict goes. Such big item advantages, specifically on Rahel. 4 items completed. Darkwing's there too, and the carries for DSG As long as they just press their buttons, hit the
goes
front
too
line.
far, or Huki goes too far, and you can just focus down these members and play the fight like that. I think your game plan can't really change because you just don't have explosive engage, but Ziggs is landing the poke.
Poke onto XU, that's a lot of damage right there. Now Huki goes for the engage. Big chunk out of Isles, who's gonna start burning down. Dark Wings with the damage from downtown. As now cease and desist onto Kaney. He has his own stasis. Flash and shuffle available. Stunned up, goes away, but Rahel follows with a killer instinct. And that is 2 picked up. DSG want more. Rahel flashing the wall, picking up another one. 3 down, 2 to defend for Dignitas, but disguised. Look to march in. They have a wave mid. How bad do they want to end the game right here, right now?
I think they're going to do it. I mean, there's not a lot of wave clear. There's 40 seconds on Shaden and Kaney. They should be able to knock this down no problem with the Ziggs and the Kai'Sa, looking like game 1 is theirs.
It's just the big tank and the Jhin. Yes, Jhin has 3 items, but the wave clear might just not be there. Let's see how Dig want to do this. Photon currently up. They have Isles now, flashes with the Keeper's Verdict, but both turrets are down. Now DSG just need to take the fight. They're melting through the health bars. Rahel is unleashed, and DSG will make quick work of Dignitas in game number 1.
Great start here from DSG. Yes, it was, you know, back and forth, but they're going to run over champions like this. I talked about the ability of AoE CC to actually really disrupt what Malzahar wants to do. Well, that's kind of what the Nico is for here as well. You come in with the Pop Blossom. It's easy to catch Malzahar who's channeling that ultimate with yours to be able to interrupt. And it is going to be a thresh, so one of the most, Shaden going to be able to grab this no problem. And of course then, you know, the question is, can you set up that gank, but also, can you avoid any potential counters showing down towards bot? He almost has his teleport, but this is just going to be theirs. It looks like it is pretty much completely uncontested. All 3 go down in a hurry, so well done there by Dig. Things do get a lot more risky.
And they're looking for it right now. Get rid of the spell shield, lock him down, rooted in place. Dark Wings in trouble. The Malzahar was exciting, but first blood to
box as well that he's going to be able to throw down. And even if you can't peel the Olaf because he's immune, you can still kill the rest of the follow-up, and if you can keep them away from Rahel, sometimes you can just focus down that Olaf as he goes forward.
Grabbed him, root. Death Sentence lands onto Isle. Flay back, but Hui's taking a lot of damage from Tomo. Now flash from Isles for the Pop Blossom. Hui does not have the flash from the play top side. That's another
story, you know? But
now,
the numbers a little
Dark
bit.
Wings is 100% of hit ultimates that he's tried for.
True, hasn't missed one yet.
DSG right now, maybe we'll look for another one, but a Pop Blossom from Isles hits 2. Rahel with the quick cleanse, but same cannot be said for the jungler. XU's down, that's Speed of Warfare as the teleport comes in from Castle. DSG now have their Kazante. Pulls Photon in, now they throw out the Malzahar ultimate, but it's too little too late. They lose the mid laner. Traded for top. Castle with a good pullback onto Kaney with the Topo strike flash from the Rise. Tomo still free firing though, as he has to cleanse. And DSG almost...
And Dig looking to move to that 3rd dragon.
Yes, they're trying to make some space right now. Tomo dodges the death sentence. Rahel's trying to get into position right now, but it looks like DSG are just backing away. That is 3rd dragon to Dig, unless there's a steal. It is secured, and they even take down XU. He jumped forward.
Continuing to get everything. XU has had no effect on this game whatsoever, unfortunately. And the picks definitely not really working out the way that we were expecting. I mean, Rahel is still farming in 18 minutes. Dig is up 4K while Shaden has taken every objective, been involved in a lot more. And but so far, not convinced.
Not exactly, as there is a Nico. Pop Blossom will be used right now onto 2 members. Root lands onto Rahel, and Tomo just jumps straight in. Moonlight Vigil will push back Tomo. Might have to flash a wall, and he does just that, but here comes XU, trying to make some work happen. The Wukong redemption play shut down for XU.
To escape from a lot of these difficult situations. And Malzahar doesn't really want to be playing in the side lanes. Kazante can do it, but like he's full armor. This is tough.
Yeah, I mean, he's going all out, though. He wants to take the 1v1, and that was not wise! Kaney just holds his ground, slaps his keys, takes Castle out of the fight.
Something that never fails to crack me up is when people get absolutely clapped in 1v1 and then they immediately go back and buy MR. He actually bought MR, then undid it, and then bought a belt. But it's always funny because he has like pure armor. That row has been stacking for a long time. Now the Archangels is done. Rise is going to be way too hard. Even if you pair up and now get that Malzahar ult, you just don't have the damage probably to even kill Rise.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's so tough. Kaney. Dragon's also on the map, so 2 objectives to be claimed here. Whoever wins this fight, there's a flash engage straight in onto Kaney. We finally pulled it off. Flash into the Dragon Pit, and Kaney is still alive. They couldn't kill the Rise all out from Castle. He says, fine, I'll do it myself. will clear him out, but Isles now with the Pop Blossom trying to re-engage for the rest of Dignitas. They don't have their mid laner, and their AD carry was on the other side of the fight. Photon now jumping forward, but Rahel has some space to work with. You gotta respect the Aphelios, and he will just pop Photon like a balloon. Shut down right now, and we see Photon and Isles actually controlling the approach. That's just Dragon Soul, no contest. DSG, we're not fast. Are nearby though. Kenny can get here in time. DSG are just going to full send. Photon looking for a flank on the side right now. Darkwings has one of his own here, but the Pop Blossom lands from Isles. Now Tomo jumping over there. Focus down damage. Darkwings out of the fight before it even kicks off. DSG are still on the Otacon, but Shaden's making things tough for them. Photon as well. Do they want to commit? They landed that sentence, but it is dodged out by the Olaf ultimate, and Photon just shredding through everybody. Dignitas say our Otacon this time around. Photon picks up one more. Kaney with the credit. And DSG have 2 members left alive, but everything is falling apart. It's a slaughter as Dignitas will ace DSG.
They shouldn't have believed in themselves in this case. And Darkwings
head-to-heads in series.
So that was, there was one series, but there was also a best of one that they played, and they also beat them in that. So this is round 3.
Round 3 fight. Who he down in the fight? As Kaney will get another kill.
Their legs don't work anymore.
No, they can't step on the leaves. That time's behind them.
The leaves crunch them at this point.
I don't know if aliens vibe with leaves.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Depends on the alien, I assume. XU and Darkwings didn't really get involved whatsoever in this game. You know, Shaden was just kind of comfortably running around the map, taking every objective.
Kaney's just unkillable. Like 3 items. At this point, we are so far past where the combo is going to be a threat. And Dignitas have such a big lead that it's just about crossing the I's, dotting the T's, reverse that. It's fine. Bottom turret's a focus right now as Dignitas have a Baron-empowered wave with 2 cannons crashing down onto it. And DSG will look to try and clear out as much of this wave as possible.
Yep, but Kaney is pushing in through mid, and he is nearly level 18, which is a very, very fast pace here. Of course, did get that extra level from the Roa, but still in a great spot. Castle just hitting 15, and Kaney probably going to get 18 on this wave. So this is getting really tough to defend. You can also see Seekers is done for Isles. He's got his summoners up and available, so he can look for one of these really deep engages. As long as they're putting pressure on Rahel and he can't just free fire, like that is the only world in which DSG can do something in a fight. So really it's just all eyes on Rahel, put pressure on him, and the game is yours.
Rahel's got to play a hero here with both summoner spells up, 3 items completed. All eyes are on Aphelios for DSG, but for Dignitas, it's just about don't give them that window into the fight. Play it safe, play it respectfully. 18 for Kaney, he hits it off of that wave and that inhibitor going down. As Dignitas will look to take their 2nd inhibitor, at least the turret alone. XU spotted on Vision right now. As DSG now try and approach. Dragon's down to about half health here. Shaden's still looking at it, but XU just getting poked out by Tomo. Like the Wukong, it's just getting soloed on the side. Cannot get close to the pit. He's gonna look to reposition with the rest of the team. Now the Pop Blossom engage only lands on a 1 member. It's dodged by the top laner, but they got him. Darkwings is out. Dignitas, all they needed to do was look at DSG and they will melt like butter on a hot day. DSG will try and get their carry out of there. Rahel needed to make a miracle happen, but the chances were just too slim. Double kill to Photon. Dignitas again will ace DSG and will get revenge of the series, taking game 2.
Yeah, they crush him at the Elder Dragon. This one was not close. Start to finish, Dignitas ran this game.
Incredible comeback for Dignitas, leaving no quarter for DSG. There wasn't a shot, there wasn't a team fight, there wasn't an objective that looked DSG's way. Dignitas just crush them in game 2. Whew, I mean, we said 50-50. The desk thought 50-50. Desk.
Looking, or is it going to be one of those standard picks? I mean, yeah, you can go Bard and try to run around the map and make plays.
There it is.
And that is the answer. But this is definitely very uncommon to see Lucian in Pro without one of those kind of 3. So it's just a lot less common to get the standard lane matchup these days, which results in a lot of these kind of slower starts where you do just have both.
Lion, if you're a Lion fan or a Lion player, you're definitely cheering on Dig right now. Oh, right now in the mid lane, though, looks like XU is getting caught out there, trying to get back to Rahel, but first, blood to shake.
He knew he was there. I don't really understand what he was going for. I mean, you're never going to solo out the Ahri. Maybe he thought he could go in and like force ult and make the Ahri run away. Because he obviously didn't have eyes on the Trundle, but just kind of blind EQ'd in on the Ahri.
I mean, it does not. Thrown out, dodged by XU, and that means no Bard.
Just not on
Yep, it lands straight on the water. think there's a frog in there somewhere. Now it's Isles taking it away from the fight.
Yeah, that's tough for Isles. Whiffs on the ult, then gets picked off, dies, and that means that it is the Dragon going over, and Castle now looking.
Needlework goes out, misses 2 of them, so Photon's able to get away. Next one on the wave, just to try and clear that out.
That could have been a potential opportunity there for a solo kill from Castle, but as soon as those first...
Crash out misses, Shattering Strike lands. XU can try and flag and drag over the wall.
No
Hard chase onto Shaden, no flash available. He's stuck in the pit. Subjugation onto XU. He's just going to start bopping him, and it's not enough damage. XU.
Quick angle.
Well, anybody can see it.
No.
You should avert your eyes.
No,
generally.
no one can see it, just you.
All right,
Well, a special talent.
it's my third eye.
A blessing and a curse, really.
Yeah, if everybody else just saw it, it would work. Public execution misses from Photon, but the needlework from Castle is stacking up. Conqueror flash forward, Photon jumping away, and the snip step misses. Repudiation, Photon with the
Photon gets away.
And now Isles might get caught here. Shattering Strike plus a crash down. Chain CC locked into position. Flashes, takes the portal away. Tomo's throwing out the coal, and Hui's taking damage. But I think Isles just saved Hui's life for a few more moments. It will be a trade at the end of the day. Kaney teleports into the play, but he wants directly out of there. Will not make it out. Rahel with the kill. DSG winning the scrap in the river.
Yeah, 3 for 1. They're going to be able to get that, and they should be able to grab the Herald off the back of it. Rahel gets involved, gets his first kill. He's now 1K up on the Jinx. The Cole has been cashed out. He grabs a kill. They're going to take another objective here, and they have the upgraded boots. Some for Rahel, but
he's
they're going to
go for the drive-by. He's going for it. The Herald engage, trying to get into the pit for the 50-50, but instead just takes Shane out of the fight. He flashes away, but Hui follows up with the Gravity Storm. DSG following the fight. Oh, beautiful stuff from the Rel. Just locking on to Shaden, taking him out of the fight. DSG fighting so much on the map afterwards as well. A full wave bot side, they take the mid turret.
They're going to get bot as well, so this is really big for them. It's going to be about a 4,000 gold lead here, only 17 minutes in, and they're looking at, you know, a 20
round. Finding engages like that helps them out. Now bot side, we see a 1v1 Castle versus Kaney. In a bit of trouble here as the Ahri. Castle looks to chase him down. The Spirit Rush is still used. Needlework will land, but Kaney gets to safety. Cannot be said the same for Isles. Portals away. Actually, no, he does get out. Oh! Mega Death Rocket.
First instinct was the correct one. Isles not going to be so lucky. Doesn't get out, even with that magical journey.
Dignitas will start to approach, but Otacon's already burning down here. If they can just keep Shaden away from the pit, DSG can walk away with the objective. Shaden's walking forward, has the pillar down, flash engage from XU. He's just taken out though! Dignitas accepts the gifted jungler of DSG, and now they can look at the Otacon. They have Smite on Shaden, and Dignitas will just claim the objective. DSG, can they find a miracle? No! They just lose their jungler. DSG fans, because the game's still going. Dragon's up. This would be their sole fight, but it looks like Dignitas can get it. XUD look for the steal. No ult, no flash. It's a one-way trip in, and it's nowhere to go. Dragon over to Dignitas. They're all alone right now, but no, Castle is nearby.
Isles has no ult.
No ultimate on Isles. Has to flash himself now, so that means XU's going to go in for the engage. Gets away this time around. Now Hui is ready for the follow-up. That's what it looks like. Have to get in there, but the Bartle will buy a lot of time. DSG focused to the Dragon. Now the Weaver's Wall will prevent the approach, but there's a public execution. Darkwings is the focus. He's taken out early. Shut down over to Dignitas. Can they get into the pit now? Go for the Dragon. It's secured by XU, but can DSG get out? Tomo is just buying time. 1v2 in Castle and Hui while the rest of DSG falls.
Baron right after. Hui in the area. Dignitas members cancel their recall.
Hui, there's nobody else on the map. He's all alone right now. Will he get chased down? Shattering Strike will try and get him to safety, but no. The Cosmic Binding instead, dodged by Rahel, is able to sidestep that one without burning the ghost. Now Shaden's running for it. They're still focusing everything onto the 80 here, but they cannot quite get onto Rahel. XU's out to safety. Hui's on the flank. Castle's now 1v4 over here. The rest of the team's trying to get up after the Weaver's Wall bought space. Dignitas will back away.
Tomo doing a really good job on the side, though. Landed the culling that was hitting Rahel. XU steps in to try to block it, and then he gets chunked so low. Hui may just die.
A lot of damage. Kaney went for the engage, lands the charm, gets the kill. Photon answered. Rahel with the resets. Jinx is excited. Smite, still hard to time. They have a ward in there, it should spot it. Now Shaden has the portal to go through. Kaney's gonna try and get space. Shaden's into the pit. Are they gonna find the 50-50? Shaden's looking for it, he gets it! Shaden with the Baron steal, double kill to Rahel. Disguise will get a kill.
Again, their comp is tough to play. They're playing against Mountain Soul. DSG do hold the cards, but you're giving a lot of opportunities over.
Now Hohi goes for an engage here. Looks like Dignitas were actually getting caught out right there as the Colleen will come through for Tomo, trying to get damage down, but his team's falling around him. DSG pounce on a spread apart Dignitas. Double kill to Rahel. Is this the moment that DSG needed? There's multiple kills picked up. They're going to be able to take down Tomo if they can get onto him. He has the flash available, using the E to get away. Tomo to save.
Thankfully for him. But again, you know, even with that Baron, even with some of the advantages, Dig very early, so they won't have that for the Elder fight. This is a good chance for Dignitas.
Okay, it looks like another flash engage from XU. Last time did not go well, but this time around they're able to catch Shaded. Dignitas' jungler is out. XU with the redemption engage. DSG can look at the Elder Dragon.
Yeah, they do get that kill, but Dignitas still hanging around.
Oh, they pull back onto Kaney. He's got a flash away. Spear Rush has already been used. Yeah, I think they just have to walk away. They're already channeling their backs. They realize no jungler, no chance of a
have safe wave clear. They have really poor wave clear, which is going to make it so hard for them to just wait this out and try to avoid a fight, which is exactly what they want to do during this Elder.
So many fans week in and week out have come to the arena to cheer on Disguised. Week after week, they have yet to pick up a series win. Disguised are breaking the base of Dignitas. They're taking the fight at Dignitas' fountain, and Disguised will win their first ever LTA North Series.
Disguised has done it, finally getting a win. This version of the roster definitely looking stronger, looking more competitive. They